Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Tigers offense comes on the field first today. First, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. This, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Receiver in motion now. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 45. They stop him, but it's a first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Fighting off the defender. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Looking to pass this time. Looking to scramble. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns offense out there for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The pass rush closing in. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Ragin' Cajuns will bring their punt team onto the field. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights through a tackle. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coaches got to be proud.
And here comes the Ragin' Cajuns offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And at first down, they go right back to him.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Field goal try, no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. What poor kicker.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Single back, takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now they run the draw play. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That ball snagged for a completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. LSU is now operating in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. So another 3rd down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. Snags the quick throw. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Looking to throw it deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns. Just ran away from the defense.